Hi, my name is Chris Brennan, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a professional astrologer from Denver, Colorado, USA. I started studying astrology when I was in high school, and I actually decided to pursue the subject while I was in college and decided to make that. I realized that that's what I wanted to do with my life, and that's what I wanted to actually pursue as a career. So, pretty early on, I was dedicated to the subject. While I was in college, I started getting interested in ancient astrology and was doing some different cross cultural comparisons between the different astrological traditions. Eventually, I became deeply interested in the study of ancient astrology, and I went to study at a translation project for 2 years that was focusing on translating ancient astrological texts into modern languages. That became sort of a specialty of mine, and I actually specialize in the ancient Greco Roman traditions of astrology. And I published a book in 2017 titled Hellenistic Astrology: The Study of Fate and Fortune. Although I specialize in ancient astrology, I also blend some aspects of modern astrology and medieval astrology and Indian astrology into my practice due to my background in studying and comparing all of the different astrological traditions throughout history. In terms of my other background and sort of credentials, at one point I'm the former president of the Association for Young Astrologers. I'm also the former research director of the National Council of Geocosmic Research, which is one of the major astrological organizations in the United States and in the world in general. Since 2012, I've been the host of a weekly podcast called the Astrology Podcast. And I've done, at this point, over almost 200 episodes of the podcast so far. And I'm sure that number is going to keep going up since I do it just about once a week. And that's become the main thing I'm known for at this point in time. Over the past few years, I've been meaning to get more into video, though, first as part of the podcast and wanting to offer sort of video versions of the podcast, but also just in terms of wanting to explore different mediums in order to teach astrology and help promote the subject and help encourage other people to pursue a career as an astrologer or just, study the subject if it's something that they're interested in. So that's really the primary purpose of this YouTube channel at this point. And if you are into astrology, then you may want to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, where you'll find tips and tutorials on astrology. You'll find informational videos on the history, the philosophy, and the practice of the subject. And you'll also find other things like monthly astrological forecasts. So I think that's it in terms of my introduction. So thanks a lot for visiting my YouTube channel. Please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in future videos.